Apparently, Gypsy reposted a clip of me and claimed it was edited. Like I photoshopped myself into a dress I literally own. Girl, be serious. I don't need filters, fake receipts, or edits. That video is 100% real, and just to prove it, I went live. Same dress, same curves, and same confidence. So if you're gonna lie on somebody, at least make it make sense. This isn't Photoshop. This is body, confidence, and receipts in 4K, baby. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to stretch the truth. I showed up as me, on the screen, on live, and unbothered. So while she's trying to discredit me, just know the only thing edited is her narrative. Because, baby, I'm me, and I'm confident in my very own skin. So, y'all, it's tea time with Nina, and the tea is a little bit hot. Actually, a little bit more than a little bit hot. Do y'all remember the text messages from 2 days ago that I posted about Ken Urker? If you don't remember, let me refresh your memory. These messages are allegedly between Ken Urker and Krusty. Now, I want you guys to really read the words that Krusty allegedly said. And you see the language. Remember, let's all be kind. Let's be great to one another. Let's love each other. And the Bible verses she puts all over people's pages. I just want you to really pay attention to this. And also, again, remember, Ken is not the best either, because he said, LOL, if those oozers who stand by old poor Nicky Poo could see them. And hold on. You see, it says, so now we have his history in his own words and his dad's messages too, and they don't even know it. It's perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I just hope we can turn this all over to the DA and keep him from ever getting an appeal. So I noticed a lot of you guys said that you did not know who had the issue and who was trying to stop the appeal. Now you guys know it's allegedly Krusty. Now, one thing we know is Krusty plays the same game that Gypsy Rose does as well, right? We know this for a fact. And the thing that is kind of crazy is that, she's constantly talking about, oh, in the Bible it says, or God this and God that, but really behind closed doors, she's showing a whole nother person. And I think this is what people really need to understand. This is who is supervising Chucky during her parole. Birds of a feather always flock together, and we need to keep that in mind, because this is really shedding light on who they really are, but not only who they really are, as in Chucky and Krusty, but who Ken really is. The moral of the story is keep your friends closer and your enemies even closer. I know for some people you really have to show the proof, because y'all been acting like you ain't right. Oh, who is this? Who's swimming? Is this just semantics? Am I just missing it? Just saying. Because y'all be out here really, I can show you the actual facts, and then you be like, no, that was her on a horse, girl. I don't, why would you think that? She was on a horse. This Jib right here. Gypsy swam with the dolphins and snorkeled with the stingrays at Disney Cove. That's in writing. That ain't just me. Okay? Take it for what you want to take it for. But one thing you're not going to be able to do is say, I didn't show you the receipt. Friend, the real tea was she thought she was going to bait myself and other creators, because she also was trying to discredit Kate. I'm waiting on her to do a video so I can eat her up, because I have a lot on this lady that even some people haven't exposed yet. But there's also so much on Reddit, on Facebook, on YouTube, on so much about this lady. Y'all need to just do your own research on this girl because she is quite the scandal that y'all don't even realize. Somebody do a deep dive. I'll repost. Katie Pooh, you met your match. But one thing I will say to you is I'm lawyered up in real life. You know, I don't have these major lawsuits because I'm not scandalous. So, lady, if you ready, because I'm ready when you ready. So, come get it if you want to. Ooh, child, the tea is hot. You notice Gypsy Rose and the Kardashians are really getting exposed. And P. Diddy. But do you remember back when someone said, hang in there, because I also am going to show receipts of Gypsy.
I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Okay, so as Kim Kardashian has been exposed, P. Diddy has been exposed, and this is all alleged, of course. Let's expose Gypsy Rose because I think she was part of this 2024 scandal, and Cat Williams didn't even know what he was speaking of yet. Do y'all remember this video from the other day?
There you go. Move them legs like a frog. Scissor kick. There you go. Yep, you're doing the breaststroke. Don't make me go in and get you. Okay. First time's almost swimming and almost drowning.
That was Gypsy's first time swimming, allegedly, right? But do y'all remember when she swam with the dolphins? And she actually admitted it in her interrogation. But wait, if y'all don't remember that, let me show you this. Is that Gypsy? Is that the water? Was she just floating? My goodness. Where's the wheelchair or the crutches? Somebody save her, because she not going to make it. Now you know that lies are being exposed in 2024. Cat Williams said it. He said it don't matter who you are. Y'all, the tea is super, super, super hot. So I need you guys to hang in there real quick. Melissa Moore is the producer for Lifetime. She was the executive producer that produced Gypsy's original documentary. She is the lady behind the book, and she's been telling Gypsy, worry about your bag. And when you know Miss Katie Joy is Miss Uncredible, and they're all aligned with Gypsy. The reason why I am speaking on Melissa Moore, and of course this is all alleged, is I just found something out, and I want you guys to watch this.
Was your dad the happy face killer? Yes, my dad is the happy face serial killer. He's serving multiple life sentences in Oregon State Penitentiary. And sometimes he writes me letters.
Y'all, this is the pappy. I want y'all to read this all the way. Now, when you look in Melissa Moore's eyes, what do you see? What I think is really interesting is that allegedly that Diddy Blanchard had never been diagnosed with Munchausen by proxy, and that was said after her unaliving. I will shed a little more information on that soon because I have some information really coming out. But if she wasn't diagnosed with that, and they are pandering to that story. Her dad is a serial unaliver and rapist. So, do we think she's ethical and she also aligns herself with Gypsy? Gypsy also posted the O.J. Simpson stuff a couple of weeks ago, and allegedly Melissa Moore also produced that. Why is she on Lifetime? Why is anybody watching anything she produces? This really seems unethical, and it seems like she's having someone capitalize on unaliving someone and knowing her dad did the same thing to multiple women and raped them. I don't know. She doesn't really seem like a great person to me, but what do y'all think? And keep in mind, this is who Gypsy is aligning herself with. Christy and Ken, they speak so highly of her. This is who you're speaking highly of. It says a lot about you as a person, but go off, y'all.
Hey besties, Jesse and Delilah Combs are celebrating their high school graduation this weekend, so let's take a moment to honor their journey and the legacy of their late mother, Kim Porter. Kim Porter, a model and an actress from Columbus, Georgia, met Sean Diddy Combs in the 90s. Their on and off again relationship spanned over a decade, I believe, during which they had 3 kids, which Christian, Delilah, and Jesse. Kim Porter was not just a partner to Diddy, but she was also a devoted mother. She raised her children with grace and strength. And tragically, in 2018, Kim passed away from pneumonia at the age of 47. And that left a profound void in their lives. Despite the loss, Jesse and Delilah have grown into remarkable young women. This weekend, they graduated from Sierra Canyon School in Los Angeles, sharing their joy on social media, honoring their mother's memory. Earlier this month, the twins attended their prom in stunning red gowns, reminiscent of their mother's elegance. And she was definitely elegant. And their choice of attire was a heartfelt tribute to Kim's showcasing her lasting influence on their lives. While celebrating these milestones, the twins are also navigating the challenges of their father's ongoing legal issues. Diddy is currently on trial facing some serious charges, and the twins have shown resilience by attending court proceedings to show their support for their family. Jesse and Delilah's journey is a testimony to their strength and endurance, the legacy that Kim Porter has left. As they step into the next chapter of their lives, they carry with them the love and lessons from their mother. Hey besties, today we're unpacking the tangled history between Tupac and Sean Diddy Combs. What started as a mutual respect spiraled into one of hip-hop's most notorious feuds. Back in the early 90s, Tupac and Biggie Smalls were actually friends. Tupac even mentored Biggie. Diddy, as Biggie's producer, was part of the circle, fostering like a sense of camaraderie. Now, in November 1994, Tupac was shot 5 times in Quad Studios in NYC. Now, he survived, but he believed Diddy and Biggie had prior knowledge of what was going to happen. But Diddy claimed he had no knowledge of the attack. Tensions escalated with diss tracks. Biggie, Who Shot Ya, was perceived by Tupac as a taunt and led him to release Hit 'Em Up and directly attacking Biggie and Diddy at Bad Boy Records. Y'all remember that? If you down with him, we can't even say them words because you'll get banned now. Years later, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis claimed Diddy offered $1 million to have Tupac and Suge Knight. Diddy has consistently denied these allegations and has not ever been charged. Both Diddy and Tupac passed away, and everybody believes it's due to this feud. This story serves up as a somber reminder of consequences of unsolved conflicts in the music industry. Y'all, Tupac, I feel like, is one of the biggest loss that we've had, just because Tupac was something special, and I feel like if he was here today, he would have made a difference in the world. Biggie too. Biggie's music is nostalgic, and the fact that you could still bump to something 20, 30 years later, that just tells you how lit they really were. You can play Tupac right now and feel every word. You can play Biggie right now and still feel every word and still like just bump to it. And a lot of what Tupac sang about today is still real.